Hi, today I want to give you a list of red flags you need to look out for during your job hunt. So the first thing is if you are in an interview and no one's making eye contact with you, you got to ask yourself the question, why? Now, sometimes it can be a question of being shy, but if the employer's consistently not making eye contact with you, you definitely want to ask yourself, why? Second thing is no time for you. An employer who shows up late with no excuse and does it more than once may be an indication of a company culture, and for you it might signal a lack of respect. Third thing, an employer who ghosts you. So you go to the interview and you get no feedback. Now you have to give them a reasonable amount of time to get back to you. So that's where you ask, when is the next step? And within that reasonable amount of time, then you can start following up. Also, an employer that doesn't give you any commitment as to if there is a next step is probably either really good poker face or is not interested in your candidacy. Make sure that you also check out the reviews online of the employer. If you see many negative reviews and consistent reasons for those reviews, then it definitely is a red flag as well. What about lots and lots of turnover at the company? That's another place where you can find out if the employee and the employer relationship is good or not. What about if you just don't feel a fit? It's something you can't put into words, but there's no fit for you, and you're allowed to do that. What about if the employer, you ask some of those tough questions and the employer is not willing to be transparent about some of the tough questions you ask? What about an employer who is just not enthusiastic in the interview, not enthusiastic about you, the job, the company? Do you really want to go there? So not one thing on this list is going to tell you it's a bad employer or it's not good for you. But if you have several of the things on this list, several red flags on this list, you will definitely need to ask yourself a question whether this is a good fit for you. I'm Dawn Williams. I can reach you on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Happy selling.